was the second owner of the house. His father-in-law had bought it as a wedding present for he and his wife. And he was the founder of Mount Gera.
We went there this morning.
Yes, and he was the first slave master to educate his slaves.
Oh, really?
So he's the founder of the Allen School, you know?
Oh, good.
And the school is still in operation today.
And did he educate them out of kindness, or did he want to use their knowledge and skills?
I think when he mixed with them, seeing them perform on the plantation, like making the cartwheels and doing things, he knows they had to be smart. So he decided, you know what, he was an educator in England as well.
But still, was he doing it for their best interest or his?
So, yeah.
Not just for his, not to use their knowledge.
Because a lot of the English plantation owners, though, didn't really want to live here, you know. They had all this plantation as a money-making venture,
right.
And they would take the money from here and enjoy the grand life in. So I guess he wanted someone that, you know, in case he was away, they could have run the plantation for him. So he educated them,
So it's for his benefit too.
Well, it was for ours too, because you know what, we send the English home and all of it now, so we did a good job, didn't we?
Excellent, good job. I'm just suspicious of his motive.
Yeah, it was for him. Okay, it was for him as well. It was for him.
That's my question.
It was for him, yeah. Yeah, it made us better, and you know, girls and boys, the plantation was built with indentured servants that was Irish and Scottish working force at first. When the English first settled, the first set of working people that brought here to work in the fields were Irish and Scottish. But a lot of them died out because the sun was too much for them, because a lot of them came down to work as punishment. They were like ex-convicts, so after Barbados is hard labor. Okay? And they worked them to death. They had to work. Yeah, and then when they realized that they were dying out, the English didn't want them anymore, because they said, look, what, we came to make money because we want better working force. So then the Spanish were grabbing the Africans, and they said the African skin was better to work in the sun. So that's how we got here, slavery. They did not own the Irish and Scottish, because when they had worked the time out, they were free to go.
Right.
But they had owned the Africans because they had bought the Africans, you see? So slavery was abolished here then in 1838. Yeah. And a lot of the plantation owners went out to the Carolinas. We have a Carolina connection. When they realized slavery was going to be abolished here, they grabbed a lot of the slaves and they made 30 more years of work in the United States. Wow. So that was where the days are. Think about them. We don't go back there though. We're moving on, aren't we?
We want to learn.
We got to know where we came from to know where we're going.
Exactly.
But if you want to know anything, ask me. I'm open to it. Okay, it's our history. We cannot change it. So we talk about it here openly. You're Barbadian? You are Barbadian, are you?
Very Barbadian.
Well, let them know we don't sweep it under the carpet anymore. I find the United States they do though.
It's a problem. We're working on changing that, but it's hard.
I think that the African Americans are still bitter about slavery. Yes, you would be when you think about it, but you can't keep living in your past. Yes, you want to know about it.
Well, I tell my students it's not about shame. It's not about blame.
Oh no, we're very proud here. We're
not
proud.
shame or blame, but the truth.
It happened. We cannot change it. We got to know about it, embrace it, and move on.
Exactly.
I was born here. I'm a lucky girl. I'm not. So I will not enslave my mind. I will know about slavery. I want to know about it, talk about it, but I will not enslave this mind of ours, okay? Because we make sure our kids get their masters at 23. I have 2 daughters and they both have master's degree because we're not going back. That work was too hard. And one of them went to the Allen School. She teaches at Combermere now. She's English teacher at Combermere. Yeah, she's going well.
Excellent.
We talk about it here. It's sad. Well, one American lady told me, you had a different history to ours. But it was just an extension of our history. Okay, maybe the weather there was different, and the Caribbean was different, you know, so they had to probably get different ways of surviving. They're no different to ours, okay? We have 7 bedrooms in the house, and we don't get to go upstairs, they're all upstairs. We have 2 floors up, 4 on the first floor, 3 at the very top, and we're still fully furnished just as grand as the downstairs, with the old canopy beds and the old nut chairs and all that. And right here was the back door when the house was built. So everything behind was added in 1939 for proper bathroom facilities. So
Oops, sorry about that.
Okay, here we have a map of Barbados, and this map was done in 1825. At the bottom is showing us all the sugar plantations we had in 1825 and the names of the owners, okay? And then over here,
Excuse me.
it's the oldest piece of furniture in the house. It is dated 1696. It came out of England, it's made of oak, it's called a settle, and we have storage here. And let me tell you a little bit about this map. Okay, let me get over. Okay, here we have a map of Barbados, and this map was done in 1825. At the bottom of the map, and you can share knowledge with us, you know, we want to know everything, you know. We're listening, come on. Tell us about it, tell us about it.
About what?
I hear you talking about attitude something about. I hear you say something.
I'm sorry, my mistake.
It's personal, okay.
Beg your pardon.
Alright, we have a map of Barbados here, and this map was done in 1825, you see? And these were all the owners, the sugar plantations and the names of the owners back in 1825. Remember we had a little island off Barbados called Pelican Island? That was used as quarantine in 1825. So in case they had any dangerous outbreak of any disease on Barbados Island, off to Pelican you went. 1961 it was not in use anymore, so it's now added to Barbados. And if you arrive by cruise ship, that's where you arrive. So that's our Bridgetown Port, our Pelican Craft Village, and our Spring Garden Highway. You'll show them that in case you pass there.
We did see it.
You did see it? Right.
We went to Mount Gay Run.
Oh yeah, so you would pass the Spring Garden Highway. So all that was added in 1961 to Barbados, okay? And then we're right here, St. Nicholas Abbey. And the parishes were divided in 1772, and we're still 11 parishes. And the lady is right at the top, 9 men and 1 church.
Oh, the names.
And Lucy Shell. And this is the oldest piece of furniture in the house.
It's beautiful.
Since dated 1696.
Oh, wow.
Came out of England, it's made of oak. It's called a settle. We have storage here, and the cushion is stuffed with horsehair.
Wow. It's gone downhill.
And that's why you call it really good craftsmanship. And this is our 1862 hat rack. And I want to show the girls one of the first toilets that was put on the house, okay?
The crapper.
Yeah, I used that and I took pictures of the inside of the toilet bowl.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Crapper.
It says the crapper on it.
It is. So that's what the phrase, the slang come from. You're talking a lot of crap.
Yeah.
A lot of toilet, or what goes in the toilet. Yes, a crapper, yes. It's a crapper in English.
Oh, that's cute.
Like his name was Crapper.
Oh my gosh,
Now
that's hilarious.
it's the venerable Crapper.
I had thought it was because there was it shared the Germanic root with the chap. And that crap, the guy's name was crap, which happened to be a happy coincidence.
Okay? These bricks that you're walking on are actually ballast bricks. They would bring them out back then to steady the ship, then they would leave them and take back sugar. This one was made into an old sugar factory chimney. It fell down, so the present owner got them, cleaned them out, and made some really nice pathways out here, because out here was very shallow and muddy. So don't mind he's trying to add a little piece here and there. He's still trying to keep it through the period. This tree is not friendly at all. If you look at it carefully, it's covered in very, very sharp thorns.
Oh my goodness.
You can approach it, but carefully have a look. It's called a sandbox tree, but if you're describing it to a Barbadian in any part of the world, just tell him that monkey no climb tree, okay? That's what we
no
call it.
climb tree. That's funny.
Yeah.
Monkey no climb. That's a ginormous tree.
And I told you girls and boys I was going to show you the old houses. So before 1939, that's where you went to have your bath. Over here to use the toilet. We have buckets underneath for the idea, but it used to be holes that went right in the ground. And if you look carefully, you see 4 could have gone at one time.
Oh my.
So a little party you can forget.
Party.
You know what the
Party.
conversation probably would have been like.
Oh my.
And if you have a closer look at it when you get a chance, different sizes holes for different butts.
Oh my.
If you had a small butt, you know you're going to sit on a small hole because you don't want to fall in, you see. And it gets bigger, go on. Go have a look, and then we'll get our complimentary drinks, and then we'll move on, okay?